and it's don't have territory. We only have people who live inside this country, but they actually live in other countries. So it's like mostly like community. And from time to time, we met in different parts of the world and built towns from cardboard. And we live there for 1 week or for 2 weeks or for 1 month. Maximum is 1 month in our history. And it's a town like all other towns. But it's small and it's grow very fast and die very fast. So when you live in Košice, you don't know who built all this stuff and you don't know where it will go to the trash. But when you build cardboard town, you see when you start building something and then you see the results, so dying of this town. It's go directly to the trash. But most important thing is what happened in the middle, when you start building and when it's dying, yes? And in the middle is life of people inside towns. So when you build cardboard town, you can understand that not only building important, but people who live inside and who communicate inside is maybe more important, maybe not. It's, you know, you need to think about it. And so then, from side of structure, we start to construct town when we found the place for it. And we, with my main personages, main people from our country, built main infrastructure of the town. Then we open gates of our country and people can come like a tourists, check what's going on in this town, like in other towns. You know, when you live in Košice and tourists come, they only can walk around, see, and maybe go to the cafe or to museum and, you know, to have experience of your life here, yes? And the same thing in Cardboard Town. So we started building it yesterday in Košice, yeah? And tomorrow it will be open for the tourists, for you, and you can come and check it out. Like, you know, like you visit. Tomorrow you can go like in, you know, in Barcelona, but in Cardboard Town. And but because the Cardboard Town is the history of Cardboard Town is very short, and you can come and convert it to the citizen of Cardboardia. Yes, you need to go to the town hall. You need to go through the bureaucratic quest and to have a passport of Cardboardia. I called citizen of Cardboardia personages, like a personages of fairy tale. You got what I'm? Maybe my English not so understandable. Is it okay? Yeah, super. So when you became personage of Cardboardia, you can build town for yourself, and you can open business inside my country and earn actually money because we have our own currency. So you are already in euro, but we are still not, and we have bad taste is my currency, and you can convert euro to bad taste and then back in bank. So we have all political system, economical system, and social system in our country. So it's life during the materialization of our country, during life of Cardboard Town. Maybe it's not so easy to understand very quickly, but it's very easily to compare with all other countries. Only one difference that my country don't have territory and I borrow this from other countries. I think, do you think it's clear something what I told? Yeah? Do you understand it? Yeah? Cool. And so this is the presentation. I just go, you know, it's just photos. It's my statue, it's 7 meters high. And people just love me and, you know, they elect me every time. Because this my position in our country is tyrant, but they elect me. So, but it's not alternative election, so it's not too many choices. But you see, they love me and build the statues. And a lot of children. It's open for children, and I love children very much. And they came, and they can be citizen of Cardboardia too, and they build houses, open the businesses, and they family. And this is just people come and build some stupid things. Because they love construct, and we support this. Yeah, we give cardboard or sell cardboard. This is our money. It's called Bad Taste, with my face for sure on it. And this is parades, and because Cardboard Town is very full of events, yes, because I need to attract a lot of tourists to Cardboard Town, so I make a lot of events like this parade. This Cardboard Town was on territory of Moscow, near the river, like you see, and we start parade in Cardboard Town, then we go to the Moscow, and it was quite long and very funny. So this is some words, you know, it's like the same things that I told you now, so you just can ask me for this presentation later. And so the people can open the businesses. For example, this girl, she's one of the main personages of Cardboardia, and she wants to make the flower shop, so she just go to the shop to Moscow, buy the flowers, and go to the Cardboard Town. It's full of tourists, so it's full of possibilities to sell. And this was a beautiful creative idea. So this is one of the main reasons of Cardboard Town, that the people with ideas, with creative ideas of small businesses can test these ideas. So if they want to open flower shop in Moscow, for example, and they don't want to make it, you know, in like all others, they can have some ideas, they can test it in Cardboard Town with a lot of auditory, and then they can develop it when Cardboard Town die, yeah, in other towns. So this is some, I don't remember what this, with children's. So for sure it's an ecological project because we build it from cardboard and then it go to recycling. So that's why I choose cardboard, not only this, but because it's very easy to construct and very easy to communicate with people with this. And it's if we build, for example, 3,000 or 5,000 square meters, in one day I can put it to the recycle, and we don't have anything. We got empty space, and then in one day it's empty again. So cardboard is very easy to use and very easy to recycle. So it's about children, because I really love when they participating, because they have a lot of free time, and they have many ideas what to do, much more than adults. I don't like too much adults. This is Minister of Culture, and he made many official ceremonies, because you can be a personage of Cardboardia for sure when you have the passport. It's ceremony, and if you want to be married in Cardboardia, we have a marriage center, and you can marry first of all for yourself. It's very important to love yourself, so we teach this, yes. And it's very big ceremony if you marry to yourself. But then you can invite others. When you love already yourself, you can love others. It's allowed in Cardboardia. And you can invite other people to marriage on yourself. And from time to time, it's hundreds of people married to each other, because it's public ceremony and everyone allowed to marry to anyone. You know, it's not too many, things after marriage, so it's only about ceremony, not about life after this. I think it's everywhere the same, but you know. And I love not only children, but you know, old people, because they have free time too. And this is some towns we already built. It's some list of this, and all the time we have a lot of visitors. Because it's big, and it's obviously that something going on there, and people wonder and they just want to research. Cardboard Town is the place for trying. So if you have some projects or ideas and you want to develop it, or you want to test it, or you want to try to do it, the Cardboard Town is the best place for this. It can be idea in design and architect, it can be ideas in art, it can be ideas in creative businesses, and the best solution is if it's combine all these ideas. So to make it more easy for people to participate, in advance we make call of contests. One is about architect and design, one of creative economy, and people can fill the form on this on web page and propose to us ideas in advance. So when we start to construct town, the people can join before the tourists come. Is it understandable? Yeah. And start without too many people. Start to make the spot and to make house to open the business. And then when tourists already, when we open for tourists, we already ready to to show something, and that's why it's attractive for the big audience. Amount of personages of Cardboardia that travel with me, so it's not so easy to set up the town, but it's more easy to set up a town from the blocks, but from Cardboard is not so easy too, but it's possible. It's no problem at all, because all problems only in your head. So if you don't think that it's a problem, it's no problem. So that's my position, first of all. Then you have issues. It's already become not problems, yes? And you need to make some roads of issues. For example, if you have a big team, you need the issues of life of this team. So you need to bring them somewhere, you need to feed them. They need food, don't forget about this. They need sleep somewhere, and it's better if they sleep not in cardboard, because they will hate you and will never build a statue. So you need to care about this stuff. You need to count how many people you have. You need to think, will they sleep together in one bed or separately? You need to think what they will eat. You need to think, do they love to be alone most of the time, or they want to be party every night? Because if you will not think about this, everything will collapse, because they don't have good mood. In this way, the project will be not issue, but problem. So this is very important, people who work with you. The other thing is the people who invite you. So you need to be maximum clear with them. This is, I think, my most important problem, because it's very hard to explain from time to time what we need, because the project is, I mean, when you build Cardboard Town, is not many people build the Cardboard Town. So it's many things that's unique. So you need to explain it very careful, but from time to time you don't have possibilities for this, because it's better if you meet, better if you write down all positions, but when it's a long, distance between the sites, it's harder. But anyway, you need to do maximum, so you need to make lists. Lists what you need to be provided. So for example, to build Cardboard Town, you not only need cardboard. You think it's only cardboard? No. You need many strange things, like from time to time it's very hard to explain, so you need to make photos what you need and send it to the people, yeah? So you need to think in advance what you need for the construction, or for, for realizing your project, and make very careful tech rider. It's very, very important. So people, then things. So list of the people, list of the things that you need. And then when it's not matter if you travel or not travel, or you do it in your hometown, or you do it at your home. If you make party for your friends, it's the same stuff. It's not any changes, only the scale is lower, but all the questions the same. You can make the small workshop, or you can make a huge festival. The issues mostly the same, but the scale is different. So when the scale is bigger, you need more possibilities to have bigger team, and you need to give them more information, That's because you cannot care about every issue. So on all of this issue, you need manager. So manager for your team, manager for discussing with your partners, a manager for participations. If your project is interactive and you work with just people, not with organizations, but with just people. You need to think, it's third issue, yeah? You need to think about how they communicate with you and how they will communicate with all sides around you. So this is the third issue, very important to speak with, to think from side of not only your partners, but from side of the auditory that you will work with. So I think that three issues that you need to think in advance, and the fourth thing is the advertisement, because you can make the super interesting idea, or you can invite many good artists and they made something for you. But if it will be no advertisement, it's useless, because they will again hate you, because you are, if something failed, they hate you, not someone else. So you really need to work on advertisement. If you work in your hometown, for sure you need to be as much active as you can. If you work with other territory, if you need to move there, you need to find not partner. Partner cannot do nothing about this because he don't understand this. But you need to find friends. You need to find people who want to participate in your project, and only they can advertise it. Because partner can only put the posters, that's all. But it's useless, because Cardboard Town, fuck, what's this? I don't know. But if it's people will attract other people, this works good. So, but it's not only this, it's many ways of attract people, but you need to have a plan for this too. And the most important thing, so this is the issues, yes? I think that I don't forget nothing, but maybe. The biggest issues is 4, yeah? But the very important thing is your wife or husband. This is very important. If you have wife and she hates what you're doing, okay, you don't start. Because if she's a fan of you and she supports you, this is very good. And only in this way you can do something. Because if the family don't like, I mean not your parents, but about people you live with. If you live with the parents, okay. Forget about parents. So you really need to have support of your wife and son or of child, because if it's big project, it's eat you. Totally, completely. You need to love it, and your family need to love it. If it's not like this, you need to work on it in the first hand. That's all.
I got a question. You got this city in every region?
No, it's not city, town. City is big one. Town is...
So you got this town in different region for a short period of time.
Yeah.
You are planning to build something like permanent, like let's say...
I don't want, no. Because that's what I start. I don't have territory for my country because the territory is not so good, because it sucks here. Because you can see Israel. It's very good example. Without territory, Jewish much more effective. But when it's countries, wars. It start wars immediately, yeah? And I don't like wars. Maybe only with cardboard tubes, but it's fun mostly. I think the territory is not good, because fire people come, cardboard, they don't like it. So every week they will come, okay, give me money, okay. And when it's only week, they only, okay, it's Cardboard Town, they come, and it's already disappeared. And police come, and you need to think about everything. Because the children's there, and they start saying, okay, it's educational program, so we need to control this. And but if I fast, they don't understand what I'm doing, Okay, because they're so big, this, government things. I'm punk, and if I will convert it to businessman, okay, I will open the huge, place with cardboard for my old life, and I will be very happy with this, because I have people with guns everywhere, and they will shoot 5 people, 5 people, I mean the people who care about fire security, yeah, and I don't like them, to be honest. Because I don't know, they don't like me, maybe about this, because I have beard, and they don't, most of them. Next question. I don't like to even think about it. It's not good energy when it's speaking about fire.
Maybe how did Cardboardia start?
How Cardboardia started? I thought about marriage. And I don't like the ceremony in Russia, even in Europe. I think it's a little boring and, it's repeating, everyone somehow happy with this, but me don't. So I create my own country for my marriage, and then it's grow.
And another question, did you build it mostly indoors?
I like mix things. So in Košice, it's with big tent. And last town in Ulyanovsk in Russia, we built in big mall, huge shop, and they give me one floor. And we build there. This I like more because tent is more harder because if it's warm, it's really warm inside. If it's cold, it's cold there. But when it's, my favorite thing is when it's old factory converted to the art center or something like this. Like you have this tobacco factory. I didn't was there, but if it's big territory in factory, I prefer this. And in Scotland, we're planning to, they propose me huge factory. It's around 3,000 square meters, one hall. And it was a factory for ships, how it's called? I forgot. A shipyard, yeah. And so it's very huge. I like it a lot because it's old building and I like dirty places. I don't like clean things. And this looks very dirty and with red bricks and it's very high. Big room, yeah. And so we will build inside, but they have yard outside. So when it's good weather, we will go there, build something, then it's gone. But we will have main infrastructure in this big room. And this is what I prefer, because when we build in malls or shops, because they call us usually for advertisement, yeah, they need us for this. I don't like because they say, okay, this is, you don't need to cut this, you don't. But we are, paintings and cutting everything, and children's everywhere around, and it's not a clean project. It's more a punk project. Rain, I love rains. Dancing in the rain, it's good. But if it's a factory, rain is not a problem. If it's tent, rain is not a problem. That's why I never do it just open air. I need some combine. Open air, if it's no rain. Rain is not problem, wind is problem. Because the cardboard is not so, because if it's heavy rain for 1 week, for sure it's problem because nobody come, yeah? It's useless. But if it's wind, but the good weather, people come, but everything is flying around. So we need a lot of ropes to hang yourself because it's, running for the cardboard everywhere, it's not so good, not so interesting.
At the beginning, it started as a private initiative, and then it became bigger, and then how was it organized in terms of you found begin the sponsors or you convinced the institutions?
I sponsored myself because it's possible to build different, the cardboard town possible to build in different ways. If I want to build it, I can make it very cheap. Because if you have power to manipulate with people, it's good. So I have this little bit in Russia. So I have maybe 100 or 200 people that, okay, we do what you want. Okay. So if in Košice it's not so easy, so I need money, yeah. But if it will be the third year in Košice, it will be easy again. So it depends. So, but in Europe, I started already build communities, people that want to, and in Košice, some people from other countries already come to build. So the idea is that community make it by themselves. For sure, to make it, if people want to make it really in big scale, for sure we need many production issues ready, yes?
How do you avoid that the sponsors don't come into your city?
What?
How do you avoid to become the sponsor's partner of the town?
I have rules, no sponsors.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing, yeah. But that's asking how
Because they can be sponsors outside of the tent, for example. I don't like the sponsors inside, and I love sponsors inside.
outside they are.
Yeah, outside possible, for sure, I don't care. I mean, it's not my territory. But inside, I love sponsors too, but they need to make it by their hands. So if it's Coca-Cola, so director of Coca-Cola need to come and build a big bottle of Coca-Cola. So they don't like this. It's a very good rule. Okay, we don't come. Okay, fuck you. But small companies want to make it, and this is good because it's better to collect small money from different sources. And from time to time, you don't need money. You can collect some, you know, for example, cardboard. You can deal with, I mean, I can only speak about my experience, yes? Because when we come here, I have this technical rider, this is second issues, yes? And I sent to our partners to the User City Festival, and they care about this. I didn't think about how they will provide this. So they need sponsors, they need money, I mean, for sure, for this. Or they need big connections and no money. I mean, it's up to them, yes? Because I need to concentrate on construction of how. If I production and creative, I mean, because the Cardboard Town is you know, like a project that need to be product. But from other side, it's you need to think about content of this town. So it's need not to be boring, yes, and it's need to be very interesting for the audience. So if I combine all this, I'm product in Moscow, and now the projects grow, and I feel that I cannot product anymore because it's too big, and so I need partners for this. But because Cardboard Town is not only, you know, for fun, and we have a lot of. If we have 5-10 minutes, I can speak about other part of Cardboardia. Misa? Do we have 5 minutes more? Yeah. So my idea, because I told you only one small part of Cardboardia. This is about, it's like a festival in other town, yes? It's like a moving festival. But other part is, that's what I like more, interesting more now, because it's new for me, that Cardboardia is a very good tool for developers, the people who develop territories. For example, they want to, like I told you about Scotland, we're working directly with developers of this shipyard. They want to convert it to the art center. And they call, the Cardboardia will be first project there. And the local community will be part of Cardboard Town. So they will apply for this contest, creative economy and the architectural. And they made many projects inside this shipyard. So, and we're speaking about 2 weeks in this territory in Scotland. And after Cardboardia is dying and moved to the other territory, the personage of Cardboardia staying there, I mean local community, with the projects they already start in Cardboard Town. And so the best projects will have, from this developer, they have a prize that if it will be good project in Cardboard Town, they will stay for free in this place for 1 year. So they support this creative business. Did I? No. So we make contests in advance about creative economy projects. People can apply. Then they can realize their project in borders of Cardboardia, in Cardboard Town. Try to do it. Try to open the shop, or try to open the studio, or try anything that they want, yes? A lot of possibilities. Flower shop, anything, yes? Workshop. They can open even museum, small or big. But it's people, for example, if we will build it in Košice, if some people open the workshop, some people from Košice can open a workshop in Cardboard Town on territory of Košice. And when Cardboard Town is moving to Russia back, yeah, the people can stay with this project and develop it without cardboard towns. They don't need it. They only need power for it. They only need to be encouraged with this. Is it clear? More clear? Yeah. So, and in Scotland we have a deal with people who want to develop the territory. They need this project inside it, and they want us to attract this project, work with them, help them to build some projects, develop some ideas, and they want them to stay on their territory. That's what I'm really, really like. That's Cardboardia. Come, we build town, we build community, we make a lot of workshops for the creative and local creative industry, and then it's developed without us. For sure, they develop without us, but they remember that we are give this opportunity. So they follow life of cardboard towns, and they come to. No, huh? It's too complicated now. Yeah. Okay, so that's why I never try to start with this, because but if someone wants to know more, I can tell personally because it's. Okay, example, in Perm, last year, we take this initiative from USA. It's called Really Free Market. It's a market where the people have a lot of stuff in houses, but they don't use it. They can come to our place and open the shop with this stuff, but not sell it, but only give to people. It's a market without money. In USA, it's very popular. And we started in Cardboardia 3 years ago, something like this. And now every cardboard town, include Košice, will have this Really Free Market. So on Saturday, we open Really Free Market. You can come and bring your stuff and give to the people. But it's market, so it's not that you just put the stuff and go away. You need to describe all the stuff. That I love this small thing, but I can give you. You know, it's market, but without money. We make it in Perm. It was not an event market, but it was a shop, really free shop, where people can bring the stuff. It was a seller, and they took the stuff and they give to other people. Is it clear, yeah? It was mayor, city council, head of city, mayor, yeah. He came to Cardboard Town to visit us, to check, I don't know, and he noticed this initiative, Really Free Shop. So in 3 months now, he gave to them room in Perm, and so now it's permanent in Perm. So now it's more clear. So we start something, and we like these ideas, and we support it, and we advertise it, and Cardboard Town is, people notice this, yes? And include very, powerful people. So they can help you to, if the idea is really good, it's possible that it will be life after it. So that's my idea, that the Cardboard Town give possibilities to people, test ideas, taste project, and then develop it in without Cardboardia or, in parallel ways. And that's what I propose to developers, the people who want to. They don't know what to do with this territory, but they need, it's a lot of games about this, but most of them is very official and very, it's not for big auditory, but we try to make the same thing. So you see, it's something construct here. Maybe it's years already. And maybe it's not about that they don't have money, but maybe they don't have ideas. And it's happened from time to time. Half. But we can come there, build Cardboard Town. It's example, it's not, yeah. And during 1 month or during 2 weeks, we make some workshops. We speak with people. We speak with local communities. They come, open something and they communicate mostly with each others. They don't need us, but they need to have these possibilities, not in form of just performance, not in form of just festival, not in form of just workshop, but we combine these things and give for people possibilities of communication, and you know, trying to find solution for the territory. Is it not clear for sure? But it's step by step. I mean, I try my best to combine everything, and I try my best to speak about this, but you know, it's not so easy from time to time.